A lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. Here's the oncoming bantamweight force out of the great nation of Georgia, repping Team Serra-Longo there on the northeastern side of the U.S. Merab Dvalishvili. He's been on the championship course for a long time. He's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
All he does is win, John, and he wins in a certain way. He pressures you and he breaks you down. I have seen so many great bantamweights fight Merab Dvalishvili, and you can see they start to lose, not only physically, but in the spirit. He attacks you at a level that's higher than just your body. He's a great wrestler. He will put a pressure and pace on you that not many people can stay with.
And I'm not sure that any athlete has ever muted Jose Aldo's offense as much as Dvalishvili did back in 2022. Merab back under the bright lights tonight. All right, both fighters have entered the octagon, and this massive, massive fight is really upon us, ready to go for Anaheim at the Honda Center with one of the biggest fights of the year. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. Good to have you with us inside Honda Center tonight. This has become an annual stop for the MMA leader, and there have been any number of signature performances that have gone down inside these very ropes.
I'm not sure any place has had more title changes than the Honda Center, especially in the heavyweight division. A great place for heavyweight fights, but if you go in as the champion, just know, on most nights, that belt is going in the opposite direction.
Takedown defense holds up. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Somehow, his opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
That's a good right hand right there. Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Holding the position, still working for a submission.
Watch out for the choke. Oh, he's gonna get him with it.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward and off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar. Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. Now he's going full mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Nice.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Dvalishvili's in half guard. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Beautiful kick lands there. Good jab there by the champion. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Leg kick is true. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Switch kick to the body by Dvalishvili.
That punch to the body does a lot of damage.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, big elbow. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Oh, nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Gets to the single collar tie now.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
He ends up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Final second to round 1. For the end of round 1. Wow, what a performance in that round. I'm no judge. I'm not sure a 10-8's even enough. Total dominance and nearly got the finish.
Total dominance. Almost got the finish. Was able to hurt his opponent on multiple occasions. Didn't put him down now. He just hurt him. But maybe, just maybe, he will find a shot that will put him down once and for all.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Second round underway. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Pretty good straight punch there by Nurmagomedov. That landed.
Nice left hand.
All All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
Swing and a miss by Umar Nurmagomedov. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of his kicks.
Just a nasty leg kick. That's hard to reach.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Went for the inside leg kick. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Nurmagomedov's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up.
Oh!
And they separate. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Nice job staying busy here in the clinch. Just missed with the left there. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
He's got that single collar tie.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Pretty strong jab there by Nurmagomedov. Hooks to the body now.
Oh!
And now some separation.
I mean, look at his left leg already on the outside. The inside of the right leg's gonna start looking at like that too very soon. If he takes any more of those inside kicks.
Let's get those hands going now.
90 seconds to go. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Right now they separate. Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Big elbow there lands.
He's in a good flow right now. He's landing big shots to the body. Now some separation from his clinch position.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Now they separate.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, he's got the hands going. Dvalishvili's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, nice jab up top by Umar Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's had that jab in his face all night. There it is again. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Final seconds here of round two.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Dvalishvili's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, round three coming up next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Ooh!
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Get your range back. Get out of there.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, big knee there. Hook in the clinch there is good by Umar Nurmagomedov. Now some separation. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Put your combinations together.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Dvalishvili's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps they're on the bridge. Oh, how about the output for this fighter here? A lot of good time shots there, and they're all landing. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, huge knee to the head. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Dvalishvili's eyes closing up now. Not good for him. Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He is doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round.
Let me see that hook now.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot that can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Under a minute now to go. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Nice connection with the punch in the clinch. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on it. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, good power with a short shot to the head in the clinch.
Another punch to the head.
20 seconds left. Nice job attacking that upper leg, and that can compromise mobility as well. It's not just the calf kick, right?
Absolutely, it's like a dead leg. If you take too many...
Getting the head kick home, and now now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it. He was high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Nurmagomedov's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
He's got him in the clinch once again.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that...
Oh, big knee!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Trying to stay in this fight! Oh, nice change up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Nurmagomedov.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, nice.
Dvalishvili's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. Trying to establish that jab once again. Man, his sidekick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good sidekick. He's so fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike.
Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him to still even be fighting. But he's got to do something.
All right, referee is going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. Maybe want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes guys' eye is hanging off the side of his head. I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great place
placement on that uppercut.
Dvalishvili's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Kick lands.
Oh, inside kick.
Dvalishvili's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now.
Let me see that hook now.
Nice jab. Oh, great block there.
End this fight. End it.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Dvalishvili's bruise on that thigh is just nasty. It's going to be hard getting out of bed in the morning. Let's see how he chooses to proceed here. Oh, he scored with that uppercut.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. He's back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
All right, so the referee has called for the ringside physician. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Yeah, that'll do it. I don't need to see the teeth through the side of his face. That's going to be the end of the fight, and athlete will live to fight again, but certainly a disappointing conclusion to this one. And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov!
All right, we have a new UFC Bantamweight champion. This is a moment that every fighter dreams of, and he turns that dream into a reality here tonight.
It is the moment that we all wait for, and when it